Yeah, man.
Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you crispy fried chicken parts. So you're gonna need some chicken parts. For the batter, you're gonna need all-purpose flour, baking soda, half of an onion, about half a teaspoon of salt, cooking wine sherry, and some coconut oil for frying, and cornstarch, and baking powder. Visit jamaicadinners.com for the ingredients. And half of a scotch bonnet pepper for flavor. Alright, so now, first, cut your onion in half. Remove the leaf or the skin. Alright, so once you do that, you just get a shredder like this. It's a handy shredder. It's not sharp. If you rub your finger on it, it's not gonna cut you. It's just very handy. You just shred the onion. Shred the onion to puree. You want it to be liquefied, and you don't want to add these pieces in it. Just shred it to the best of your ability, and then finish. Remove. Don't use the. You just want to puree the pulp. Alright, so that's it. That's what you want. If you want to use some powdered onions, you can maybe add about a teaspoon of powdered onions instead. Alright, so now we're gonna make our batter. Our batter for the chicken. So add 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Add 4 tablespoons of food cornstarch. Now add half teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda. Next, add 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of sherry, cooking wine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tablespoons of water. If you don't want to add the sherry, just substitute it with water. Alright, so add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, coconut oil preferably, and half a teaspoon of salt, sea salt preferably. Sea salt is just regular salt. It's nothing special. It's just salt. It's not gonna taste funny. It tastes just like salt. Alright. So now that you add all your ingredients, use a wooden spoon and mix your batter smooth. Mix it silky smooth. Just make sure it's smooth. I'm making a mess here. It's spilling over and thing. And I don't want that. Alright, so mix your batter smooth. You decide for later. Alright. This is my least favorite part. This is not a nice chicken. This chicken that I have right here is a chicken that's imported in our country. So it's bulk. It's not that nice at all. Leg and thighs. Leg and thigh I often don't buy in this country because once you see a leg and thigh, chances are it's imported. We have two major chicken companies in our country and they do very good jobs with providing the island with chicken. But they still can't supply all of it. So that's why they substitute it by importing these chicken from wherever, I don't know. More like America somewhere. Alright, so get your chicken pieces because now we're gonna cook it with a bone. So this is a chicken thigh, So get in between the bone and remove the clogged blood that's in between the bone and trim as much fat as you can get to. See, I'm telling you about these chicken thigh. Look at that. Look how it look at that. This thing looks like it's not even good enough to eat. And the strangest thing, I'm smelling it and it don't smell spoiled. It smells fresh, smell like chicken. So I don't know what they put on it, but this obviously look like it's spoiling. But it has that same pink color. Maybe it's just defrost, and maybe it's just frostbite. Because I got a spoiled chicken already and it was rotten. I'm not smelling this chicken. This chicken actually smells fresh. So maybe it's just frostbite. Alright, so you just go through, remove the skin, get in between the chicken, remove the clock, the bollard, or anything that's not flesh, and prepare and clean your chicken properly. Alright, so once you do that, we're going to rinse this off with fresh water, cripsy, and a couple drops of fried chicken parts, raw chicken at this point. Alright, so go through, look on your chicken, look in between it, make sure that you trim off all that fat, get in between it, remove the clogged blood, and anything that's not meat, chicken's meat. Alright, so alright, so now I'm just gonna show you my rinsing method. But for you, you put it under running water, put it in a container, drizzle a couple drops of distilled white vinegar, and then you pour some water and then use your finger and then wipe in between and wash it. At the end of the day, you just want the chicken to look clean and pretty. Alright, so that's what you want. So all that mess you saw, clean it off and now you have a nice piece of chicken. The chicken wing, I just cut it and remove the tip. I cut the chicken wing in half and remove the tip. If you were cooking a breast, like one big breast, you just cut the breast in half. Like you just hold it and then put it on a flat surface and cut two pieces. Alright, so next, add the chicken parts to your batter. And then use a wooden spoon and then make sure it's coated. All the chicken is coated in the batter properly. Alright, this is just me. Poured some couple drops of bleach on my countertop. And just clean off all this chicken's blood. If you make it stay, it's gonna form. By the next day, it will form bacteria. So that's why it's important to clean off your area with bleach. And then if you can, you wipe it again with some white vinegar. Alright, so this part now is optional. I'm just taking out a scotch. This is scotch bonnet pepper that I've been pickling. I've been pickling some scotch bonnet pepper. Alright, so I take one scotch bonnet pepper and cut it in half. Now I just add it to the batter, just for flavoring. Just gonna give the batter the chicken to marinate bit of spiciness for at least 10 minutes. You can put it in the refrigerator or not. For a tip, for you to get a more Asian flair with these crispy fried chicken, instead of adding 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, you add 2 tablespoons of not cooking oil, cooking wine. You add 2 tablespoons of cooking wine and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, light soy sauce. I'm just giving you a little tip for another crispy chicken idea. So put the saucepan to heat, put the stove's gauge on 6, medium high or high. Alright, now after your chicken's been marinating, we're going to deep fry. So get a saucepan. I'm using a small saucepan because I'm going to deep fry and I don't want to use too much oil. I just want to use enough, just the right amount. So with a small saucepan, I can make sure I have the depth. That's the scotch bonnet pepper. Did its job. I'm just going to remove it. Make sure I don't fry it. Alright, so I'm just allowing the pot or the pan to get hot. So once it's hot and dried with no water in it whatsoever, just pour cooking oil. I'm using coconut oil. This is some oil that I used to fried some chicken earlier. And the oil is good and clean and pretty, just the same. So I'm just using it. Pouring oil. I'm just pouring oil. We are deep frying. We are homemade deep frying. We are doing our own fancy cooking at home. And when your significant ones see this meal, they're going to say, wow. And when they taste it, they're going to say, wow, twice. Alright, it's been between 5 minutes. It's been just sitting on the heat. The stove's gauge is on 6. Once you see a little smoke, once you see smoke start rising somewhat, that's when it's hot enough and ready. So you get your batter, take the big piece up first, which is the thigh piece, add it, lift up your batter, make sure nothing is dripping, and then you add your chicken, coated chicken parts to the hot heated oil or heating oil. Alright, this saucepan is big enough to add all the pieces that I'm frying. I'm adding a chicken's leg, a chicken's thigh, half of a chicken's breast, and a chicken's wing, 1 chicken's wing cut in half. So you just add it and just allow it to fry. Alright, so that's what you want, allow. Alright, so 2 minutes in. Alright, because it was liquid, they're gonna be sticking together. So you gotta use a fork and kind of break them apart. Make sure that they're not gonna fry sticking together. Alright, so make sure that they're not sticking. Break them apart. the big pieces. Make sure that the big pieces are on the bottom. Make sure all the pieces are immersed in the oil. This look nice. It look really interesting the way the oil just frying. It looks dangerous. So back to chicken parts. Crispy fried chicken parts. Alright, so that's what you want. Just allow it to fry. Don't move it every minute. Just allow it to fry. Alright, it's been 6 minutes. And this is what it looks like. I'm just rotating the chicken parts. I made it stay in the oil between times. So this is the method for crispy fried chicken. You're gonna love this chicken. Alright, so once you rotate it, just allow. That was 6 minutes. The stove's gauge is still on 6 medium high. Alright, 8 minutes in. Small pieces should be ready by now. So you can remove the chicken's wing. That's the smallest piece in there. Chicken's wings take about 8 minutes. And then you put it on a clean paper towel to run off, to drain. Alright, so now we have enough space in the pot for the bigger pieces now. So kind of fit them properly and make sure that they're in a good spot and frying nice. Look at the chicken's leg. The chicken's leg look juicy and crispy. Alright, now. Alright, 10 minutes in. You gotta make sure chicken parts take 12 minutes to cook. So you gotta make sure, if anything, just make sure it stays in the oil for 12 minutes. This piece of chicken's breast is a smaller piece. So it's 10 minutes. Just make sure it's ready. And to be careful of this oil, because occasionally oil splashes, at least in the end when it's frying and finishing, the oil splashed a couple times, so be cautious. Alright, so it's coming to the end. Alright, what we like to do here in Jamaica, for caution, we like to take the chicken's thigh and just cut in between it. Look, see where you're going, see what's going on. See, it's cooking, but to the bone you can see a little blood. So I'm just gonna let it go for the 12 minutes and then it will be cooked. Alright, so that's our chicken leg frying away. Alright, 12 minutes now. 12 minutes guaranteed they're cooked. Alright, so remove the remaining chicken parts you are cooking in the oil. That's a thigh piece that is cut and looked at. When you cutting it and making the cut space in the middle, that way the frying will definitely get in the middle. Alright, so this is crispy fried chicken parts. Visit JamaicaDinners.com for the recipe. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and you should try frying your own crispy fried chicken. You won't regret it. It's delicious. Alright, which one should I eat? Alright, I'm gonna test the leg. If the leg not cook, that means none of them not cook. Alright, so if the leg is not cooked, I'm gonna be in big trouble. I'll just pour some ketchup on it. So here goes nothing. Look at that, boy. Nice dark meat. Cooked, cooked, cooked properly. And it tastes delicious. The chicken is light. All of these chicken, when I lift them up, they are so light. It's like 50% of the original weight is gone. It's not oily. It has an original flavor. And it's crispy and soft. Some onion rings that I'm having. If you want to see onion rings recipe, just visit Jamaica Dinners and look for that. Give this thumbs up. It's okay to me. It's delicious. It's nice. It's a nice fried chicken. Follow my method and you'll never go wrong. Alright, so there you go. Crispy fried chicken parts. Bye. I just want to stress, I had just ate a piece of this chicken wing and it tastes just like, you know, chicken wings and fried rice. You know, them Chinese restaurants often have chicken wings and fried rice. This chicken wing tastes just like it, just like the original Chinese restaurant chicken wing and fried rice. And mambo sauce, if that's the name, I don't remember. The chicken wing is awesome. Tastes just like the Chinese restaurant chicken wing and fried rice. Alright guys, see you. I'm off to go make me another video, another cooking video, so bye. Yeah man!